made the point that people are graduating college without the skills to really be able to get a job. And, you know, I'm curious from your perspective, can we fix the education system?
I mean, I think it really depends on the problem you're trying to solve. In as much as, so I remember when we met in January in Davos, I mentioned something on a panel where I said that like education, we're not evaluating the ROI of education. And someone stood up and threw something at me. And then called me an intellectual terrorist. So,
sorry about that.
Yeah, it's actually Brian, yeah. So there are definitely people out there who, and then he came up to me later, by the way, it was really scary. So there are definitely people out there who think that you shouldn't tie education to ROI. And so for those people, maybe the education system is not broken. But I think whenever you introduce money into the education system, when you have to pay for a good, you should evaluate its effectiveness. And so I think we're getting, the problem with education reform is there's a couple different tracks, right? There's the K-12 system, there's the college system, there's lifelong education. Our perspective has always been it's best to fix the system from the outside in. So what that means for us is we launched a consumer product. We didn't do partnerships with schools. Turns out a lot of people use it. And now what happens is that the same schools we would have had to sell on, even looking at the product, use it without us having sold directly to them. So for instance, again, when we started the company, everyone said, how will you sell to schools and get this product in schools? And our take was people just use it on their own in their free time. And it's lifelong learning. And now, 3 years later, we've kind of come back full circle where we work with governments who implement nationwide programs to teach their students to program. So starting in September, every student in the United Kingdom in primary and secondary school will learn to program, most of them hopefully with Codecademy. And that was something that was just like unfathomable a couple of years ago.